Hello, everyone. Well, that is wheat silos. They are pretty good sized. Well, let's look on over here. What do we got there? Look at that massive pile of wheat on the ground, which is normal to put wheat on the ground. But let's just say we have excess wheat right now coming out of these farms because of the spring rains we had. So we got a lot more bushels per acre compared to normal because it just kept raining all spring, and then right when the wheat was starting to dry out, the weather dried. I mean, everything was perfect. So you can see they're dumping wheat right there, and here comes a truck right there bringing some wheat in. You can see by the size of that truck how big those silos are. Pretty good size. Anyway, those are all full. And when those are full, excess goes in the pile on the ground over there. And no, that's not wasted product. It will be cleaned up. We got a lot of these places like this around here where they stack the wheat on the ground. It's all cleaned up. On the bottom of it, there's a auger system. It starts from the center and goes out, and that kind of just dumps the pile on top of it. And when they go to pick it up, they just turn that auger on and it sucks it right into there because it runs along the ground underneath, because there's like a big tarp underneath that, a big heavy tarp. And it just runs up that auger. Not the one you're seeing right there. That's the dump auger where they dump it on there. But there's another one that runs underneath the ground where they pick it all up. And then it gets transferred over there, and then they load it into the trucks. There's the train tracks that run right there, so they can load up the trains with it when they come through. You can see right over there, that little thing right there. That's where the trains, you can see there's train tracks. There's a truck right there that just pulled in. See that truck moving right there? It tells you how big those bins are. Massive. But anyway, the trains come right up underneath of it over there, and they fill up all the cars. And you can see right there, there's wheat coming. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. That's a tube that's coming down out of that spout, but you can see at the bottom of it and part way up at where the wheat comes around that keeps it from falling and spreading out too far. That spout that comes down keeps it dumping right in the middle, so it keeps it cone shaped instead of spreading out too far. All right, see that truck? You can tell how big those babies are. Those are monstrous. All right, lots of videos last year on YouTube about how we're destroying and burying all our crops and not harvesting crops or not harvesting whatever. Yeah, we're harvesting. We got lots of it. We got way more wheat than we normally get. And they're loading up the trains and hauling her out. And those trucks are coming from the fields right now because they're still harvesting in the fields. And like I said, you can see it's dumping right onto that pile right there. Those big trucks are coming in. They pull up to the bottom of that spout right there, and they dump it out their bellies. And then it runs up, where we at? Runs up that and then dumps down. You can really see it coming out now because that other truck that just came in, see that pouring out of there? Sorry, I'm doing this on my cell phone, so it's not doing very well, but just wanted to show here in farm country, we are growing our crops. Unlike some of those YouTube channels that were sitting there saying, oh, how we're just, all the farmers are destroying all their crops because the government's telling them to. No, we're not. We're harvesting it. Because you notice the shelves didn't go empty except during the COVID rush. All right. Back on the road. Bye.